stupid. We're getting better. This would normally be done by now.
Aren't you cold?
No.
So if you watch our channel with any kind of regularity, you may have noticed some barrels sitting around the shop in this general area. Well, when we fill up our burning barrels, we leave them here, and he takes them in the old Dodge unit as he can and takes them to his dumpster at the work, because we're always worried that there might be staples or nails that could damage a tire tractor. Otherwise, if we knew for sure that it was just ash, it could just go in the manure spreader and get spread in the field. Any kind of wood ash and things like that do really well in compost or in a garden. And when I do the maple syrup and I know it's just ash, I do spread it around areas of the flower beds and such. So he's making me another barrel, and this one is going to be used for scrap metal. And he said, you know, we've got buckets and containers that needed to be emptied that he hadn't gotten to because he had like a barrel like this that had antifreeze in it, and it was raining and the top on it wasn't adequate. So we wanted all of these dumped for safety and to not have a mess, because things need to be inside, not having, I mean, there was antifreeze change outs and different things. So yeah, lots of cleanup going on. This is a good way to spend a little bit of holiday vacation time cleaning up, even if it's just an afternoon or an evening doing a little bit of work. So these are all going to get hauled away. Some will be scrap metal, some will be burning barrels. Some of them were burning barrels previously, but he can take several of them all at once in the Dodge and get it hauled away. Is there any other way to cut those other than with a torch?
Sawzall. Sawzall
Yeah.
goes fast to fit. But sometimes they don't like to turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say this might be cheaper in the end. That one didn't burn good because it was all wet, or torch good.
Mm-hmm.
Usually they go real quick, slices right through. But
When I did the blue ones with the Sawzall, it cut terrible.
this barrel, we must have planned on doing something else with it, and we ran out of room for used oil. So it was sitting out, and just to get the job done, apparently I dumped a bunch of used oil on a trucks in it, and then it got rained in, so it's like half full of ice and water. I dipped all the oil out. I'm going to burn the rest of the residue on top of oil off, and that we'll get it separated out. Then we can deal with the water, just make it into a scrap barrel. I don't know how it happened, but it did. We cut the top out for some purpose, and then so now it's a mess to deal with. And
I think you were going to put waste oil in it.
it had waste oil in it, but we wouldn't have cut the top out for that.
Oh,
because
I don't know.
it got rainwater in it.
Yeah.
So I don't know what happened, but we found it today, and we'll deal with it.
Well, I brought you some garbage so that you could throw it in there, and but I did not bring you anything to start it with. Oh, you got a little clicker. Well, yeah, I know that, but I thought you had a clicker thing. Flint.
No.
So if you're going to use these as burning barrels, you can find these readily available on Craigslist, and I will tell you, do not pay $25. In our area, a lot of the reselling people are getting them for free through their work, and they're taking them home. You know, he gets them through his work as well. And we generally sell used barrels off that are one-time use for $10. And for us, it's worth it to be able to get rid of the barrel for $10, because at $25, you wouldn't sell very many of them because they can go anywhere. And then you end up with 50 barrels all of a sudden and no place to put them. I don't need any extra stuff around here. So You need air holes through the side for burning barrels, and a lot of people don't know that. You don't get good airflow that way, and then you end up with a bunch of ash, and you filled it. Your barrel ends up getting totally filled full. You don't get good airflow. So if you're having somebody do it for you, sometimes they'll put 4 or 5 different vent holes in each layer so that as it fills with ash, you can then you still have some airflow for ventilation. Now, you can scoop out your ash and never end up with a full barrel. It's just easier for us to haul a full barrel away, bring in another barrel. It's a really good idea if you are going to use them as burning barrels to get some of this expanded metal. It's like kind of like what he has on one of his steps. I don't see any available right now, but it's little triangles that are flared out so the ash and embers don't float away like into your hay barn. Good idea to do. Oh yeah. Isn't that pretty? Nice and toasty. It's very damp outside today, so this is nice for me. I don't know how he's not cold, except for that he's in motion working. Ooh, let me show you what he got. We were doing a little bit of sweeping out in the garage shop. Every shop is just a shop. Ours is a working shop, so there's always like a project table in various areas, kids' bikes. I got him this for Christmas this year because this is our portable air compressor, and this is the stationary air compressor. But one of these reels, and I'll tell y'all, they were on sale for about half off at Christmas, so it was only about $40. This is 5/8 inch hose, and it's by DeWalt. They're normally about $70 or so, and I think I got it $34.99, something like that, at a family farm and home store. So if they might be having some more sales, you might be able to get them one of those. But it's really nice. It came with 50 feet of hose. I really wanted to get him just the reel, but this is nice hose. It's rubber, where this is a little bit different. And then we've got an expansion. So he said that he put in, we had everything on hand to do it. It's hard to see, but he put a shut-off valve on that so we can take it off for portability. So that if we need to take this somewhere else, then we can just tie in and then not have that. And I'm so glad, because I had reeled that all in with my arm 2 days ago, and last night I came out here to get the hidden Christmas presents and I was tripping over air hose. So now that's not going to happen. Nice little jobs, all getting taken care of. Little, just expanding on that shop organization project. Little things going on. I've been weed whacking around this for a while, and he hasn't had the need to get into the other spring job. But all the time we're just doing a little bit more, a little bit more. A lot of auction stuff being taken care of, and it's staying. It's not getting any worse for the most part. Some little things have been scattered about over there, but things are getting a spot. Things are getting a home. And then the winter projects in the shop just kind of come along because we've got time. Look at that go now. Ooh. So how long would you say that a burning barrel lasts, like until it's full for us?
Well, months. But if you tipped it over and emptied it out and managed it and put it in and got rid of your ashes.
Yeah, because we let rainwater and stuff go in it. We don't have a cover.
They eventually get thin and rust through on the bottom when people do that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a long time. We just pick ours up when they get full of ashes, throw it in the dumpster at work. There's a branch over here.
It seems to me we used to have it up on 3 or 4 blocks in the past, but it works really well for us, and we don't have a garbage pickup. We are rural, so you you pay for what they call curbside service or rural garbage pickup. And in our area, they have a lot of required recycling, so it keeps the garbage down and out of the dumps. This way we're burning what we can burn, doing our part to put a hole in the ozone and contribute to global warming.
Yeah.
But see, like, we're going from this ugly purple barrel, it's burning the paint right off of the outside. So don't be concerned about colors and cool symbols like a Jeep Cherokee on the side of a nice looking barrel. I don't know what this was for. This is from Warren Oil Company. It said North Carolina, Texas, and Alabama. Well, it's a cool barrel.
We'll get them back on the top.
There's a loader. Dozer, not a loader, a dump truck. There's your backhoe, a tractor, a semi, oh, and a sports car. Boom, boom. So this is just us hanging out around here today. Nothing real big and special going on. Just a little shop organization. Thought you would like to see about the burning barrels and see that we're getting a little bit of cleanup done. The idea is eventually this needs an explosometer taken to it to make sure that there's no gases in there. This is how we're able to weld on a tank. This has got a little bit of damage to it and it can get welded up. And this one we actually tried to weld before and the metal on it was too thin and it was not going well.
That's
so
going to be our used oil storage.
I see. So other plans have become of that.
We'll use it for heating oil.
Yeah.
The used oil.
Uh-huh.
We'll drip it in a wood stove. And we'll use that because that wasn't something we used.
Yeah, it's too thin down to try to sell as a used tank. And then I can get these out of here and a little better presentation because, you know, you pull in the driveway and it looks nice. So. Was there some oil on the driveway? Won't that melt the driveway? So I had a little trash to burn, and that's going to clean up any leftover oil that was inside of that barrel. He wanted to put some drain holes for water because we're going to use this for scrap metal, and you don't want to have to empty out a barrel full of water along with the scrap metal when it's time to take them in. So, handy little dandy there.
So we put slots instead of holes so nothing bolts don't fall off.
Yeah, because big circle air holes for burning barrels. Yeah, lose all your little stuff. No good, no good at all. That's it for today, everybody. Thanks for watching. Hope you're having a nice, calm, relaxing day like we are. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.